This is Larry Bonaroto from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. Return on investment versus the cost of inaction. Salespeople learn early about the return on investment, that's ROI. They're usually not taught, however, about the cost of inaction, which is COI. Let's examine each. Selling is about helping your client either solve a problem or taking advantage of an opportunity, their return on investment. Salespeople learn to identify the client's problem or opportunity. However, simply talking about what your product or service does without personalizing it for the buyer doesn't increase your client's return on investment. Sellers must share both features and benefits to increase the client's mental perception of value. They also use presentations, demonstrations, and reviews so that the client's perception of value grows. Jackie Cooper once stated, "I will never pay you financially until I own it mentally." When your client perceives that the value of what they're buying is equal to or greater than what they must pay for it, they almost always will buy it. Their return on investment, ROI, is greater than their expense. Now, what happens when your client agrees that the product or service is well worth what you're asking for it, yet they're still not buying? The most often objection is, "It costs too much." This may be a real issue or just a tactic to get a better price. This is where you employ the cost of inaction, COI. First, restate how the product or service solves the product problem or opportunity. Then ask them how much not solving their problem will cost them. Ask them how much a missed opportunity will cost them. Restate how much they will lose by expressing that in dollars. That is the amount that is the cost of inaction. Add that cost of inaction to the return on investment that they agreed to. Then ask again for the order. If they still will not buy, then move the client to a less expensive product or service. Remember, first start with a return on investment. Have them agree that the value is equal to or greater than what you're asking. Plus, have them agree that the item will solve their problem or opportunity. If they will not buy using their return on investment, then employ the cost of inaction. Now, sometimes salespeople complicate the client's buying process. Buyers simply must perceive what they're buying solves their problem or opportunity. They must see that the return on investment is what they want is quite valuable. They must also understand how much the cost of inaction actually costs them. Using this process, salespeople will sell more, earn more, and build a large following of happy clients. And that's today's Morning Minute.